G'day, Kevin Hillier and Steve Tom with a look at round 7 in the Western Region Footy League. Let's start with the Division 3 games coming up, Tomsy. Auburn Vale and Braybrook.
Auburn Vale should get the points. Bit of a scare from last week, but the Brookers with Jamie Lane as their new senior coach, they'll make it pretty hard for Auburn Vale, but don't worry, Auburn Vale flying along nicely.
North Sunshine will take on Sanctuary Lakes. Interesting game, this one.
It should be. Look, I think Sanctuary Lakes have shown a loss last week, but apparently a very respectable loss, if that's the right word to say. I think they should get the 4 points against North Sunshine. It will be a good game, yeah.
Wyndham Suns take on Laverton. Laverton with a win last week, Wyndham Suns with a draw.
Well, that's sort of thrown it open again. Wyndham Suns with a draw against Tarneet last week. I thought the up would have been far too good for Tarneet last Saturday, but shown that Tarneet aren't far away either. But look, Laverton, they'll be up and about. They'll still be enjoying their win from last week. Christian Spencer doing a fantastic job down there. The whole of Laverton doing a good job, but Wyndham Suns will be too strong, Kev.
And Parkside will be at home to Tarneet. You think they'd probably be too strong there?
Well, you'd think so.
Well, I do.
Yeah, no, you do. I know you do. And the first time Tarneet have ever been down to Parkside, yeah. to be honest. So it's something that that draw that Tarneet had against Wyndham Suns last week, I reckon that's going to give them a lot more confidence, a little bit of hope. And once again, it's all forward, all positive stuff. Parkside, they've got to be on the guard. Tip Parkside to win it, Kev, but they better be on the guard against the Titans.
All right, let's look at Division 2 games. Big game, this one. Wyndham Vale and West Footscray. It's going to be a radio match of the day for the Channel 7 round, the Channel 7 News round 7 for Channel 7. Get it? What do you think?
I think it's going to be an outstanding game of football. What we've seen at West Footscray last week, I was really impressed of every part of their football, from the midfield to the 4 or 5 or half a dozen different goal kickers that they've got. Wrfl in that lineup. Bicer, he got injured last week, so I don't know if he's going to come up this week. Kennedy in the ruck, Big Mac Kennedy, he's just fantastic. All over the ground, young Hayden Bray, the whole lot. Taking on Wyndham Vale Falcons down there. Wyndham Vale beat them there last year with the game of the day. If it's a windy, cold day, it's going to be very windy and cold with a big swamp in behind us, and I just hope it is just an entertaining game of football, which I think it will be. I don't know. Going to go with Wyndham Vale, only because of the home ground advantage and only because of that psychological part of getting the 4 points last year.
Yep, I agree with you. Caroline Springs take on Glenorden, two sides in limbo.
Yeah, as much as Glenorden are on the right track and working very hard, I think Caroline Springs will get the 4 points there.
We'll just wait while Stu Daly from Glenorden just cuts that bit out of this and then plays it for the players on Saturday afternoon. Sunny Heights.
As long as he doesn't cut me out. I'm not out, I mean out completely.
Sunny Heights take on Wrfl Seton Eagles. Sunny Heights struggling, but Wrfl Seton Eagles going all right.
They are Wrfl Seton Eagles. Dean Callaway, Nipper has got their act down there together at the moment. They'll have a big win against Sunny Heights.
And Manor Lakes are at home. An injury-plagued Manor Lakes at the moment are at home to North Footscray.
Yeah, I think North Footscray might grab the points here against Manor Lakes. They have got a lot of injuries, no excuses, as we know down at Manor Lakes. As I mentioned, Heath Hunter is working hard to get the boys right, but they are undermanned. And last week against West, they just didn't have the ability to get the points. So I think they might struggle again this week.
Let's go to Division 1 games now. Port Melbourne Colts take on Werribee Districts. Both losers last weekend.
They were. Werribee Districts will be a bit disappointed in losing that game. Look, St Albans, we'll speak about them in a minute, but they're a good side. But Werribee Districts, they need to bounce back. Port Colts will be absolutely, I think, shattered in the scoreline that they got beat last Saturday against Sunshine Kangaroos. Look, Werribee Districts need to bounce back. They need to bounce back in a big way and get back on that winning list. Otherwise, they're dropping behind the pack of the top sides a bit.
Big match this one. St Albans take on Deer Park.
It's a huge match. This could be the upset. This could be the one that Deer Park will drop a game sooner or later. Make no mistake about that. This could be the one that it happens. And I'm going to put my neck out. I'm going to go with St Albans in this one. First time I think any of us have tipped against Deer Park for a long time. I reckon St Albans, they are on a roll. They've got a very strong, young, fast midfield at the moment. They've got two potent players in the forward line in Spooner and Badley, and they all chip in. I think, and they're Tuppen in the ruck. The glove, Delankovich down back. He can do a job on an opposition key forward. St Albans.
All right, there you go. That is the first for a long time. Yeah. Hoppers Crossing take on Sunshine down at Hogan's Road Reserve.
Well, let's open it up. Hoppers coming off the bye last week. Should be pretty fresh in the leg. Sunshine will be full of confidence after a huge win on the scoreboard last weekend. But Hoppers Crossing still like the way they go about it, Hoppers Crossing, and especially at home, they won't want to drop that one.
And Albion take on Altona.
Yeah, Altona, once again, they need to get back on the winning list if they want to stay in touch with the top 4 or 5 sides. So they'll get the points against an Albion team that really give 110% each week. There's, make no mistake, once again, just undermanned ability-wise.
All right, that's our preview of round 7 in the Western Region Footy League. Get out and see some local footy.